Hello everyone, welcome to Halo Moon Tarot. This is your weekly relationship reading for Leo. What does Leo need to know? Seven of Cups, Justice. This one actually came out first. So we have someone all in their feels. Somebody's all full of love here. They see opportunity. They trust in themselves to speak truth. So this has to do with harmony and balance. Wow. Yes, this an energy of responsibility, reliability. This is someone who I feel is stable, reliable. Someone who can carry a lot of weight. But I feel this is someone who's let go of all their baggage. So they're not coming in with a lot of baggage. Yeah. I see the Two of Pentacles. So this is someone maybe, should I or shouldn't I? Maybe weighing the pros and the cons. So this is somebody just a little inner struggle, but this is someone who calmly, because this is someone who's their own anchor, calmly makes the best decision possible. Yeah, this is a person who wants to start something new. Yeah, a lot of happiness and joy. This is someone, you know, it's all about what makes them happy, what fulfills them emotionally, all these energies, but it's about starting something. This person wants to start something. It's also someone who's not afraid of expressing themselves. Yeah, but look at that energy of harmony and balance. Yeah. But it's about seeing the truth and being fair, not only to others, but to themselves. Yeah, so it's all about harmony. I like this person's energy because they calmly decide the best possible choice. New. Yeah, the sun's so beautiful. See, this is someone letting go of their baggage. They have no baggage. And they care for themselves, so it is about being reliable. So let's have a look at the King of Cups. Yeah, this is someone who comes in right, doing things right, building the foundation. It's about committing. Some of you, or it's just starting it. So it's kind of a commitment, but it's building the foundation. Let's have a look at the Seven of Cups. Yeah, it's all about long-term stability, partnering up. Someone who's there, they have someone's back. So this is somebody who definitely, they want someone who also has their back too. So it has to do with committing for the long haul. Supportive connections here. Yeah, they see opportunity. They know a good thing when they see it. They trust themselves to see the truth. Nice. So this is someone crushing, longing for love. Now, if this is a couple who've been apart, this is someone who could be missing someone here. But it's also somebody here who, I do think it's more about commitment, but yeah, it's about the long haul. It's about you have my back, I have your back. See, they're committed to that. So let's have a look at the Ten of Wands. Why is the Ten of Wands here? Yeah, this is an Emperor. This is someone releasing their baggage from the past too. So, so someone who's just kind of weighing the pros and the cons, but I feel mostly they're just kind of like making the best decision they can make. Yeah, it's about starting something new. This is someone leaving something behind. See, they've been kind of reminiscing, see, about past relationships, maybe a marriage. Yeah, letting go of the baggage. So someone also takes responsibility for their own part in the situation. So I like that. Yeah, it's all about harmony. See, being fair, justice. Wow. Let's have a look at the Two of Pentacles. Leo, yeah, they're maybe comparing you to someone else, but I feel like it's just someone calmly making a decision. This could be yourself doing this. You may have someone here that you're missing. If you're reminiscing yourself, it's whether someone's right for you or not, but it has to do with commitment. So it has to do with someone making some sort of a commitment, because it is for the long haul. So, but I think it's somebody maybe looking at you, about to make a choice here, about starting something with you. There's an attraction because there's high vibrational positive energy. See, letting go of baggage. This is someone feeling very positive. Someone who's ready for new. Yeah, it's about putting all the cups on the table, putting themselves out there. This is often a person who often kind of shows up as not the most emotional in this energy. But this is somebody who knows. I feel it's about expressing themselves, putting themselves out there. They definitely see the bigger picture. But yeah, this is somebody making a decision to do with yourself here, Leo. Now, if this is a masculine Leo by any chance, this is probably another Leo, Aries, Sag, maybe even Scorpio. But I feel like this is definitely yourself here. I mean, I can see it right there. So this is now time for yourself to just decide what it is you want. Okay? Speak your truth and fairness to yourself and to others, whether someone's right for you or not. Okay? Because it's about fair, harmony between two people being fair. And I mean, that is about the harmony literally between you. But this is an energy of happiness, positive. I definitely see this energy of being optimistic and seeing the bigger picture. Yeah, so now's the time to decide what it is you want, what makes you happy, what fulfills you emotionally. Because this is someone about to make a decision to start something here. Yeah, someone who's all in their feels. Who is this King of Cups? They are an Emperor, so they've mastered life. They're mastering all the energies of the kings, but the last one is the King of Cups. Tell me about this. Actually, we'll do the Emperor. Tell me about this Emperor. This is somebody seeing there was someone in the past that probably wasn't right for them. Wouldn't be surprised if your person's an Aries or another Leo. Like I say, you got an Emperor here, but it comes in with the King of Cups. They could be anyone. There's strong Libra energy too. So what is this Emperor's intentions? Their intentions is to, well, for starters, to come in right, to build that foundation. This is about this person speaking truth to themselves, first and foremost, about whether someone's right for them or not. Yeah, this is someone walking away from the past. He's seeking new from someone who wasn't right for them. So that's what's happening. See, it's about being fair to themselves too, and fair to others, and fair to you, because they're coming your way. See, this is someone leaving this all behind. It wasn't emotionally fulfilling. I mean, this could be somebody, maybe they are taking responsibility. Maybe they feel they're a little to blame. But like I say, if they are blaming themselves, they're speaking truth. But I feel this is someone who's heading in your direction here. Yeah. Wow. Tell me about this, more about this Emperor. The Emperor. This is someone new. Yeah, they're in their fields. They're also financially stable. Yeah, see, you may be comparing one to the other, but there's likely nothing that compares. I think a lot of this is yourself, Leo, because it's now telling you to decide what you want because they're coming towards you. You're what this person's been looking for, but it could even be yourself walking away and trying to decide, comparing one to the other, or should I or shouldn't I? Yeah, it has to do with commitment. See, committing. But it also has to do with loyalty. Someone who has faith, loyalty in themselves to make the right choices. Wow. I wouldn't be surprised if some of you have a couple, because look at, this is about gaining momentum, making a move, a busy time. So some of you actually have multiple opportunities possibly coming in. You might be comparing one to the other. And if anyone's comparing, it's because they don't want to deal with what it is they've dealt with before that they walked away from. It's not about, because a lot of people I notice in comments get offended by that. People need to understand, somebody doesn't know you completely. They've been on their own path. They've dealt with their own issues. They have every right to look at this and go, hey, is this person like the person from the past who wasn't stable or reliable, or they didn't pull their weight, or they blamed them for everything, that kind of thing. And that's the kind of stuff they're looking at. And there's nothing wrong with doing that. In fact, it's probably a very sensible and practical thing to do. It's because you don't want to deal with the same thing that you've dealt with before. Because it's all about the future, being happy in the future, being emotionally fulfilled. See, it's all about this 8 of Cups and 2 people coming together. So I feel like you're both going to do that. And it could be just, like I say, even a little procrastination. But So it could be procrastination, but often it's someone comparing one situation to the other. But this is someone who's been there, done that. And I think yourself too, been there, done that. You want someone who will commit, or you want somebody who comes in right. Whatever it is you're wanting, now's the time to figure it out. So pretty interesting. Tell me about the Queen of Rods. Queen of Wands. Yeah, so there is a curiosity and things that still need to be learned. It's all about shining a light. It's all about speaking truth and learning something. See, learning from things in the past too, but this is someone shining a light. I feel like you're curious. I mean, it could be them, curious, wanting to know. Yeah, I do see this energy of... now, there could be someone here who didn't tell you something because they're just sort of sitting there making a decision. I don't see third party. I don't see juggling. But someone's been there, done that. See, it's someone walking away. It's somebody who always gets blamed. You know, it could be the blame game. One person blaming the other person for everything. But this is often someone very curious, shining a light. They want to know something. But it's also sometimes a person who doesn't tell someone everything just yet. So, like I say, it could be just it is cerebral. You could be just thinking about what makes you happy. What fulfills you. And it definitely is that energy of the bigger picture. Yeah, you can see manifesting what it is you decide. Possibly a little mirroring with that energy. Yeah, multiple opportunities coming in quickly, but someone's been there, done that as far as... I don't know if it's somebody who didn't want to commit or what, but I mean, it could be of things moving too quickly. Often it's an energy of someone getting overwhelmed. A busy person, someone, often Emperors have a lot on their plate, somebody who works a lot on their plate. So it has to do with responsibility and reliability. But it's someone here I feel has been there, done that as far as people who aren't faithful or loyal, or people who don't pull their weight. I mean, it's an Emperor, so yeah, interesting. Yeah, this is somebody definitely wanting to reach out. This is someone no longer giving to someone else, though, no longer talking to someone. That they're going to reach out. They're hoping, like I feel they're just kind of like, should I or shouldn't I reach out? But it's all about building the foundation, because once they start this, you see, that's why. Should I start this? Is this what I want? I think both of you are doing it. Yeah. See, the King of Wands. It's just showing this is someone no longer giving to someone from the past. See, it's all about leaving the past behind. There's reminiscing. But it is a person who longs for love. I mean, if this is someone missing you, maybe they didn't come in right because they had a lot of pressure or felt pressured or had a lot on their plate. We'll see. But this is someone looking at that too. Tell me about the Six of Cups. Yeah, you can see this is somebody feeling lack and lonely. Now, it could be someone who ghosted someone, ignored them, didn't respond. A person feeling left out in the cold, sometimes it's just someone who's feeling left out. But that Pentacle and that Five of Pentacles makes Six of Pentacles. So this is somebody no longer giving to the past. So this has to do with someone feeling kind of negative, sad, left out in the cold. It could be someone who felt they didn't have enough money, whatever it may be. It's feeling negative. So yeah, but this is often that self-fulfilling prophecy. But this is somebody walking away. There was a lot of lack. See? Lack of love in a relationship. Somebody maybe wasn't faithful or loyal, maybe juggling. I don't know if it's this person or the other, but like I say, I feel there's a little procrastination. I feel both people are kind of trying to decide here if you even want to get this going, because you're manifesting and there is a little bit of mirroring. Tell me more about the Magician. See, there's a reason to celebrate. Yeah, see, it's about manifesting. This is a new emotional experience, a fresh new start. Someone's leaving something behind, letting go of all that baggage. This is a person who generally, this Emperor energy, I mean, all the kings are basically here. the energies. But if some of you actually have other opportunities, you may have a couple people. So like I say, it's about maybe yourself choosing one over the other. But I feel this is somebody with that cup. It's a resurgence in love, a fresh new start. See, planting the seed, build the foundation, and then it's about the emotional energy, sharing those feelings and emotions. I think this is somebody who was with somebody where there was a lack of love, lack of emotion, literally lack of caring, is what I feel. And now we have this energy of someone moving on. See, there's change, a whole new chapter. Someone's ready for a new beginning here. Oh my gosh. Yeah, you can see things not turning out as expected in the past. They're letting it go. It is what it is. It's something that wasn't meant to be. But it's also the energy of the feelings being mutual between this King and Queen of Wands. Now, you can either let this person go or you have a new person coming in. It all has to do with someone being emotionally available. Now, if you walked away from someone because they weren't emotionally available, or they ghosted you, ignored you, or there was just lack of whatever, that's where I feel like the feminine's making this choice with the new. Yeah. Tell me about this. Yeah. See, it's about two people together. It's about love, longing for love. Someone comparing someone to someone else. And if there was somebody juggling in the past that wasn't loyal or faithful, some of you may have dealt with that too. So it's all about baggage and letting it go. So this is about being yourself and being real. See, things are about to get real. But it's looking at the reality of where this is going. And I actually feel this is someone who wants to start this. I mean, they're looking pretty determined here. And I do think you're probably aware of this. I do see aware. You're both very aware what's manifesting. This is a fresh new start, an opportunity for new to go down this path. So, but you can take it or leave it with this energy. But it's about comparing one to the other, or just procrastinating about whether you actually want to. I mean, it has to do with resurgence of love, falling in love. See, there was a lack of love in the past connection. Or you had someone who never told you how they felt. But it's an energy of someone who's definitely very curious. I feel, who wants to go down this path, but there's still so much to learn, I feel. Yeah, interesting. But definitely the reminiscing about being ghosted, ignored, or just the lack. I mean, it could be somebody who wanted children, two people, someone maybe didn't. So, maybe somebody couldn't have children. I don't know. But it's often just romanticizing and reminiscing about this loneliness and lack and negativity. See, somebody's just got this. It's about putting that pentacle on it, 6 of Pentacles, and reaching out. It's leaving that behind. So I'm wishing you guys the best here. I do think it's, both of you have to make a decision. I feel it's about coming together to make this decision, maybe together. It's about both people speaking your truth and being fairness, but make sure you're fair to yourself. Because whatever it is, it's all about not having to sacrifice what makes you happy to make somebody else happy. Okay? There needs to be harmony between both people. It needs to be fair. Take care. Bye for now.